We are on the arrival for an LPV approach using GNSS navigation with SBAS extension. The basic way to enter the final approach track is to follow the arrival waypoint sequence and the initial approach to the intermediate approach segment. Our nav equipment allows a route to be shortened using Direct To for arrival points within the initial and intermediate approach, whilst the following is not allowed. Direct To for the FAP, Direct To for the initial fix, in case of flying in a final approach track at angles exceeding 45 degrees, or any lateral alteration of the final approach segment, i.e. between FAP and MAP, vertical alterations except for low temperature corrections, and manual input of coordinates into the navigation system. The display of final approach navigation information must be set to include horizontal and vertical deviation from the track, the CDI and VDI, similar to ILS indication, the required track and the distance to the active point. The glide path interception procedure is the same as the ILS. Additionally, a check must be made that the final approach mode has been activated before starting the descent, not less than 2 miles to the FAP. Similarly, the final approach flight technique is the same as the ILS. For the approach, at least 1 point's altitude must be published in order to check the descent profile. For this, FAF is acceptable. When the FAP becomes an active point, the GNSS receiver will evaluate the accuracy of satellite navigation signal against the prescribed values of the LPV minimums. Changing the color of the LPV to yellow indicates that if the situation does not improve, it will not be possible to continue in the approach beyond the FAP. Some devices automatically adjust the minima to the LNAV level if they are available for that approach or issue an alert. If it is not certain that the approach can be completed visually, it is necessary to respond to the alert by starting the missed approach procedure. This does not require SBAS. If the EGNOS signal integrity is lost, it is possible to continue with RNAV navigation. Any transition to the LNAV minima should occur before FAP, so there is enough time for a briefing of the new approach procedure and new minima. If vertical guidance is lost during the final approach beyond FAP, a missed approach procedure is usually required. Some devices support the transition even beyond FAP, as long as the new LNAV minima allow it. In such a case, the support provided by the GNSS receiver with the SBAS extension in conjunction with the autopilot will be appreciated. Not only does it enter into a holding pattern, but it can fly it so that the situation can be assessed and a decision can be made on how to proceed without any unnecessary burdens. For example, whether to reapproach or use the alternate aerodrome. However, autopilot monitoring must never stop.